Welcome to Excel Magic Trick number 607. Hey, if you want to download this workbook and follow along, click on my YouTube channel, then click on my college website link, and you can download the workbook, Excel Magic Trick 604 to 607. Hey, we got a table of PO numbers, purchase orders that we have sent out, and we're in the accounting department. We also have a table of received. So these are when the items came in on the shipping dock and we actually receive them, and we have a receiving number. But each record, each receiving record also has our PO number. Finally, when we get the invoice, we have an invoice number and that same PO. 3 tables, and we need to, on the PO table, have a column that says, are all 3 documents matched up? So in the accounting department, to make sure that the 3 documents are matched up. Or in this case, we're just saying, have we received them all? These are already been checked, and so this series of 3 tables, our only goal is to say, are all 3 of them here? We need to say, hey, 25010, is it also here? Which it is. Is it also here? Which it is. Then we want a true here. Now, we need to do some sort of lookup for each one of these, but we got to go look in 2 different tables. Now, some of them are going to be there, some of them are not. I'm going to go ahead and do a VLOOKUP for this item, but twice. I need to actually go and say, hey, is it over here? And if it is, I want to return it back over there, and also here. So I'm going to actually do 2 separate columns equals VLOOKUP. I'm going to say, hey, that PO, and I'm actually going to lock this column reference, but not the row reference, because I'm going to copy it over. Copy it across the columns, comma, and the table array. Well, the first table is this received. So I'm going to click in the first cell, Control Shift down arrow, F4. Locked it up there. Drag this up here. That's the table array, just a single column, comma. Now, where is the lookup value? Oh, it's column 1, because I'm actually trying to return the same PO number back there. If it's not there, it'll give us an NA, not available. And we need our range to be, in case they're not sorted, let's do exact match. And these are unique numbers, so we can use exact match, even though they may be sorted. Control-Enter. OK, so that one is there. Now I'm going to copy this over. Right, so we have we're still looking up our same PO, but now we need to, I'm just going to change the table. And actually, this is going to be a different size range, so I'm going to highlight that, delete, and then go over. Everything else is the same. I just need to highlight the PO column here. And then F4, Control-Enter. So see, now we have 3 numbers, and we need to match them all up. Now I'm going to go ahead and we, in essence, need to say, is this equal to this, and is this equal to this? Now, if you do a logical formula, equals this, that'll work. That'll say true, right? But as soon as you add a third one, it doesn't work. Now, I don't know. Maybe there is some way to do that, but well, actually, there is a way to do it. We could do exact. And then you go comma, comma, comma. Now, this is expecting text. It's expecting just 2 elements. We don't want that. All right, so I don't know how to do that, so I'm going to delete that. As soon as there's more than one comparative operator as an equal sign, I don't know how to do that. So I'm just going to do an and I'm going to use both of these, so I might as well copy them. I'm going to open the clipboard here. If your clipboard, under options, you have this show office clipboard when Control-C pressed twice, then you don't have to open it up manually. You can, when you're copying this, Control-CC, and it opens it up. You can see it right there. Escape, and then I'm going to come over here. Control-C. Now you can see we've loaded it up twice. Escape. There's 2 items on the clipboard. Now I can come over here. and I just need to do an and equals and. And is great because it'll take two or more logical formulas, and if they both come out to be true, which means this is equal to this and this is equal to that one over there, it will give us a true. So and true, true, and we'll deliver a true to the cell, which is what we want. That, and I'm going to click right here. Notice the equal sign. That is a comparative operator. Equal sign is whatever we return from VLOOKUP from the received table. Is that equal to this one? Comma A2. And then I'm going to get the second one. Hey, this PO, is that also equal to whatever the VLOOKUP returns from the invoice? That means we received an invoice. So there's the three documents matched up. Control-Enter. Double-click and send it down. We're going to get a bunch of NAs. Now, at this point, maybe it's done. For some people, they're just like, I can see the trues, or maybe they do conditional formatting or something. But I'm going to remove the NAs and just show a blank, and I only want to see the trues. I'm going to hit F2. I'm going to come to the beginning, and I'm going to use a great function in 2007 called if_error. It means if this is an error, there's the value. This thing right there is a formula. It either evaluates to our true, or it gives us an NA. NA is considered an error. So if it's an error, comma, value that we want, double quote. Now, in 2003 and earlier, you'd have to use the and, slap it into the first and into the function is error, put that into the if function, and then list that big and twice. It'd be a big mess. Control-Enter, and there we have it. We have matched on our PO sheet. Anytime we have a true here, it means that this invoice has been matched. Now, what if this was a dynamic? I was assuming this was just a data dump, right? We just have a straight data dump. Now, if this was not, and we wanted to add records to the bottom here, we could use the table feature over here, for example. So I'm going to control, this is on the received. We have field names at the top, records in rows. I'm going to use Control-T to convert it to a table. Instantly, any range that we use from this table is dynamic. So if we start adding received documents down here to the bottom, the formulas used over here will know. I'm going to do the same thing here. Control-T, Enter. Same thing here. If we add items to the bottom, boom, it'll know it over here. Now, let's just go look. Let's look at an example. See, it says 32, so received is 2 to 32, and this one is B to 14. Let's go ahead and add on invoice. I'm going to tab at the bottom of the table. I'm going to type whatever it is here. I don't know what it is here. And then 25012. And then we received it on, say, 6/8 or something like that. Let's go back over here. And now we have a true, right? But more importantly, notice that this range changed to 32, so 2 to 32 instead of 31. And this one is B2, instead of B2 to 14, is B2 to 15. Totally dynamic ranges. And similarly, you could actually do that to this table also. Control-T. Oops, Control-Z. Ooh, that was a deadly move. And the reason why was because I had data next to this. So we got to leave exactly a complete blank column between anything else. Control-T. Click OK. Now let's come to the bottom. I'm going to click here when I hit Tab. Now I'm going to put 25074. And actually, we could have a formula here. We'll say we send it out on 7-21. Now you see this formula automatic fill down. That's an aspect of the table feature. I'm going to come over here. It's this number right here. Come over here, let's try it. Oh, so we received it too. They were really, really quick about it. So, and this date was like 7/21. Oh my heavens, they were so fast. They got it here on 7/22. Right, but it's not going to say anything yet here because we don't have anything here. But now we received the invoice. It was great. They were great. They put it in the same box. So again, I think it was 7/22. 7-22. So we got the receiving papers and the invoice on the same day. And sure enough, now it says it too. Totally dynamic across 3 tables, matching up PO with whatever receiving papers we have, with whatever invoice. Formula says yes, they're all 3 there. All right, we'll see you next trick.